Hello, my name is Darryl Jackson. I am a United States Marine Corps veteran and United States Army veteran. I play wheelchair basketball for the Pittsburgh Steelwheelers. I am also into adaptive sports. I did adaptive skiing and adaptive water skiing.
Okay, Darryl. So we're just going to talk a little bit about why you wanted to think about getting a adapted bike and what you would do with it. So we'll just start with sort of why are you interested or what got you interested in
Well,
cycling?
okay, well, I used to ride a regular upright bike all the time, but with all my injuries or the pains to my body from being in the military, it kind of hurts to ride a regular upright bike, with my knees, my hip, and my back. So riding a regular a recumbent bike will be easier on my body.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So do you have an idea of where you might ride it or what you might be doing with it? Are you talking more like off-roading or on some trails, or what are you thinking?
Well, a little bit of both because I have Highland Park. Being in Pittsburgh, we have all types of trails, the parks. I have the little trail on Washington Boulevard. We have Shenley Park, Highland Park, all types of trails. So,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And do you think you have a way, if we got a recumbent bike because it's a little bigger than like your regular upright bike, do you have a way to transport that?
Oh, yes, I do. I have a SUV. Well, we have two SUVs, so I can either put it in my car or my wife's car.
Okay. And do you think you might do this like more competitively, more recreational with your family?
Well, I'll do it recreational at first, and then, with your husband, I get with your husband, and we can do it competitively.
Okay. And what kind of, you said hips, knees, is there any like range of motion that might be more uncomfortable for you, or just sort of like being seated is a better position?
Um, being sit- well, being upright at times it hurts my back, and then my knees. Being on my sitting upright, it hurts my knees. And so, being in the recumbent, it will be better for my whole body. So,
Okay, that sounds good. We'll bring in a bike for you to try in the clinic to sit in, see how you feel, show you how it works, and then we'll go out to the track where you can sort of try it around and see if how it might work for you. There are a few options for recumbent, so we'll talk through sort of what the demo we have is and if that would or wouldn't work for you, and like let you try it a bit before we actually like take
that would be perfect.
measurements.
That would be
Okay.
perfect.
All right, Darryl. So this is an example of one of the simpler recumbent bikes. Like I said, there are a few options,
Okay.
but then we'll start sort of on the simpler end and then look at the next one. This one, once you get in it, we'll look at how it's set up for you.
Okay.
But if you're used to riding an upright bike, the top part is pretty much the same. You're going to shift by twisting and then brake just
Okay.
by clipping there. So go ahead and see how you feel about getting in it. Yeah, and you can just put your feet on top. Once we get it sort of adjusted, you can, use the toe clips. Yeah, so it is sort of like riding like a motorcycle. So we're looking for when your leg is out, it should have a little bit of bend, not totally straight like an upright bike, similar thing there. This looks a little short for you because your knee is hitting your arm. But we can also change the back angle just a little bit. It's pretty upright.
Okay.
How are you feeling, like hips, knees, back in this?
Back's okay, hips are okay. If I feels like if I could just go a little bit back a little bit further, I'd be okay.
Okay.
But I mean, it feels okay.
Okay. So we'll see maybe if we can set it up a little longer if we have a longer one since
Okay.
you're pretty tall.
Okay.
Before we go outside, because I still think again like this one just because of the way it's similar to what you used before, that
Okay.
it's sort of like easier learning curve.
Okay.
But again, maybe a little bit more basic.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get out of that one, and then I'll
Alright.
bring in the other one that we have today.
All right.
Okay, Darryl, so this is another option for recumbent cycling that you can do with both of your feet. This one, you're steering again with your arms, but a little closer. It's not the same as a sort of more traditional upright bike.
Okay.
But you can, it's set up right now to sort of shift everything on the right. We could alternate it or, spread it out so you're shifting on both sides.
Okay.
And braking on both sides. Just right now it's only on the right.
Okay.
And yeah, it's pretty much the same as just sit down. We'll see how your legs are as far as set up and go from there. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, it's the emergency brakes on right now, but we're gonna let it loose just a little bit, let you sort of crank so that your leg's gonna get, just a little bit more. I think when your leg's all the way extended, we can sort of play with it outside.
Okay.
It's still gonna be, your legs are still a little bit too bent
Okay.
in this position. Might not be great for your knees in the long run. But how's your positioning feeling other than the knees? Maybe your legs could go out a little bit.
I feel like I'm sitting down in like a little nice comfy chair.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more supportive, sort of back and things than the other one. It leans back a little bit more. If you'd be more comfortable, more up, we can sort of
Oh no,
play with it.
I like.
You
this.
like this? Okay.
I like this.
So I think when we go outside, we should set up again. This one just slid out a little bit,
Okay.
but otherwise it looks like it fits you reasonably well.
Yes.
Do you think just offhand? Do you have a preference of the two that you've tried?
Probably this one because the other one was. This one's more comfortable than the other one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this one, especially the way the back is,
Yes.
may feel a little bit better. Sort of the only consideration offhand is that this is a little lower, but you did just fine getting in it. As long as you
Yes.
feel good getting in and out,
Oh,
you should be
yes.
fine. Okay, so let's get you back out, and then
All right.
we'll tweak it a little bit before we go outside.
All right.
Yep. All right, good.
And you said this one folds too, right?
Yeah, this one folds. The seat can come off, and the back sort of folds on. So if you're sort of taking your family in the car, this might fit in the back with people still in the back seat. You might still have to put like their bikes though,
Yeah.
outside of your car.
Okay. All right.